All right, good morning, Alta Realty Group agents. This is Kevin Lauren. I'm the Director of Training and Marketing. And today we're going to be going through, I think, a underutilized form of marketing, which is video. So video is probably the most powerful form of marketing that we can do. However, for some reason, agents have not really, as a group, got on board with video marketing. So we're going to go through all of those good things today. We're going to see some good examples of video marketing. We're going to go through some stats, and we're going to have a great webinar as usual. So before I get too far, let's bring on Bill Sykes. He's the CEO of Clearview Mortgage. He heads up our mortgage division. Bill, good morning. How are you today?
Hey, good morning, Kevin.
All right, buddy. So today, I know you and I have talked a lot about video, and today we're going to just go through a whole bunch of important stats. Before we get into that, also wanted to welcome everyone. Good morning. We've got a lot of new people on the line today, and we have a lot of our regulars, so it's great to have everybody on the line. But before we go further, Bill, anything going on with rates and mortgage? I know there's definitely some stuff happening.
Yeah, of course. Looks like we're back into just a little more choppy waters. Rates they were up last week, the beginning of the week. This week, they kind of had trickled back down a fair bit. And then I'm just watching things closely this morning. And not that these aren't huge, moves. I mean, obviously, we're all very used to this point at just, stupid level interest rates is what I'll call them. But there is just a little more fluctuation in the marketplace, and you're seeing, some days it's up, some days it's down, and it's just, kind of before we hit this, this last year, or really when rates kind of really dropped late last spring when the COVID issue came into full effect. There really was no it was just, they stayed pretty statically low. There was not like these bumps and these, kind of ups and downs. But this is actually more of a traditional rate environment where you do have, you can have a few days where just market, financial data comes in and the investors in the marketplace are digesting it and rates are adjusting to that. And sometimes you have to wait a few days to get the pricing you want, or you got to be a little bit more patient. But all in all, still very, very attractive rate environment. And I do have a couple of announcements. Last Friday was exciting news for us at Clearview because we got our DRE license for lending. California is a state that operates under two different licensing mechanisms. One is through the DRE and one through the California Finance Lending License. And we were operating under the California Finance Lending License. It's a little more of a robust license. You can do more things with that, but not all banks utilize it, and not all investors. Some investors use the DRE license. So we now have both, which is exciting because we are interested in increasing our portfolio of banks and investors that we work with, which in turn allows us to have more flexibility and more products to offer all you agents and people in our book of businesses. And one of those of which is Flagstar. And for example, Greg Shear, one of our new loan officers, or not super new, but within the last year, he's come on board, and he has really good experience in commercial and also construction to permanent financing that Flagstar offers. So in the near future, we'll have Greg come on and kind of go through that process and what that looks like as far as getting construction and even commercial financing through Clearview. So that's really exciting.
That is exciting, Bill. Awesome stuff.
Yeah. And then lastly, United Wholesale, who most of you know, who've been on this webinar, is one of our go-to investors for just kind of the residential world. They had announced that they are bringing the jumbo back into their portfolio of products. They're announcing that tomorrow. So that's really exciting because not only does Flagstar have jumbo, UWM looks like they're coming back online with that. and for us to have 3 or 4 larger loan amount options for our clients is going to be a big plus. So we're really excited about that.
No, that's great. They're our favorites to work with. So now that they're offering jumbo, that's just great news for all of us.
Yes, sir. And so, I think we'll introduce one of our newest loan officers on the back end of this webinar, right, Kevin?
Yeah, we're gonna have Rick Bastian come on.
Cool. All right.
All right, perfect. And then before I get further into this webinar, let me also bring on corporate broker Travis Breton. Travis, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. Doing great. How about you?
Fantastic. We're going to talk about, I think, one of your and my favorite topics today, video. So let's have it.
All right.
All right, cool. So on the screen here, you'll see my video marketing stats. And this should, kind of really speak volumes to everybody on the call here. So first one, 40% of prospective buyers find virtual video tours to be very useful. However, we don't see all that many people, utilizing the virtual tours. Real estate listings with video receive 403 more inquiries than those which do not include video. So really cool, we all want more inquiries for our listings. So if we want on average 403% more, well, we should probably include some video, right? 73, this is one of my favorites right here. 73% of homeowners would be more likely to list with a realtor who uses video to market their home. Well, again, we want to please the masses here. So 73% of people say, yeah, I think video is a good idea. So, we've got to be the agents that provide video, and we'll get into different kinds of video and how easy it can be, but we just have to use it though. However we do use it, just get it done. So a joint study by Google and LoopNet has shown that almost 80% of tenants and investors search for commercial real estate online. Wow, we know that though, right? 85% of buyers and sellers want a real estate agent who has video marketing. Same kind of thing. It's just, everybody, video is easy to understand, you retain more. So, it's our job to provide that now. YouTube is the most popular online platform for buyers, with 51% of home shoppers rating YouTube as their top video research site. What? That's nuts. So we can, everybody on the call should have a Google account and a YouTube account, and you should have all of your videos on your YouTube channel. And you should always upload your property videos and your community videos and all those things to YouTube, right? So next one, realtors have collectively seen over a 40% increase in profits from video marketing alone. So I think that just gets into using, because remember, YouTube, you're allowed to advertise on YouTube. So, having realtors, doing actual video advertising is going to be massive. 40% increase in profits. And I guarantee that's from a large majority of that is from YouTube advertising. So don't neglect it. We can go into that in really deep detail on one-on-one trainings. Next one here, home shoppers viewing videos 174% likely to purchase than those who don't. So if they're out there looking for videos and they're looking for stuff, they're probably further down the pipeline and they're probably looking to buy or to sell, right? 86% of home shoppers want to find out about a specific community from video marketing. Well, remember our good pal Charles Barnes? He's done a phenomenal job of creating videos for his communities. And he represents, I think, like 5 different communities, but he's got videos for everyone. And it's a good way for someone that doesn't know the area to kind of take a look at it. It's even a good way for people that do know the area to kind of solidify, oh yeah, I do want to live by that lake. And I do want to, be next to the school and all of those different things. So the video solidifies all that. Next one is 70% of home shoppers want a virtual tour inside the home. And that's probably even more, in during COVID. These stats are prior to COVID, I'm almost positive. So 70% of home shoppers want those virtual tours. So just get them done, guys. And it could be as easy as, downloading the Zillow app and walking through, each room with your cell phone. It's that easy. And that is a virtual tour. So there's some pretty cool stuff that I'll include in the replay here, but more stats. 51% of marketing professionals worldwide name video as the type of content with the best ROI. So if you want good return on investment for your advertising dollars, looks like video is probably a pretty good spot, right? Marketers who use video grow their revenue 49% faster than non-video users. I like that one too. Social video generates 1,200% more shares than text and images combined. So again, it's more when you watch a video, it's easier to digest, right? And these days, everybody's lazy. They don't want to read stuff. They just want to watch a video. 64% of consumers make a purchase after watching a branded social video, right? And I think that's more in other products, but in real estate, videos are super effective to display an agent's listed properties and neighborhoods. We already went over that. Video derives a 157% increase in organic traffic from search engine results pages. So remember, Google owns YouTube, and we're able to market our YouTube videos. YouTube videos happen to be very easy to do search engine optimization for, for certain keyword phrases. So we're able to take advantage of that, just as I showed you with some examples with Charles. The videos will come up, so really, really important stuff. And then number 6, video on a landing page can increase conversions by 80% or more. They also decrease what's called your bounce rate. So your bounce rate is how quickly does somebody come on your page and then get the heck out of there, bounce out, right? So the bounce rate is you keep people on your page longer if you have video because you're engaging them. So bounce rate is also one of the many search engine optimization factors. If your site constantly, people are coming to your site and leaving, that's not really a good sign for Google. Google says, well, these people, this website is not that relevant for that search term. So we definitely want to always increase the amount of time that people are spending on our website. And so video absolutely helps that. This is a good one, number 7. Having a video on a landing page makes it 53% more likely to show up on page 1 of Google, or of the search engine results. So again, Google owns YouTube. They want to pump their videos. And so when I create a search engine optimization page, I always want to put a video, a YouTube video on that page that is also SEO friendly for that specific search term that I'm going for. So you always want to use video. It is a huge Google signal, and it definitely helps you get to page 1 of the search engine results, which is what we're looking for. I alluded to this earlier. Viewers retain 95% of a message when they watch it in a video captured to only compared to only 10% when reading it in text. So, I mean, that's a massive stat. You retain more from video. So let's use video, right? Average user spends 88% more time on a website with video. Same thing. It's completely normal to think that if you're sitting there watching the video, you're spending more time on the website. So very, very good for us to take these stats, understand them, and then start using video in our marketing. So before I go further, any comments on that, Travis?
I guess
stats, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of stats here, so but they're all good to read. And I think maybe some of the questions out there might be like, okay, I get it. I need to use video. How do I generate leads from that? And we hear, all the time, oh, you got to be on social media, you got to be on social media. But what does that actually mean? What are people doing to, actually get a lead from this stuff that they're doing? And I think where a lot of agents fall flat is they don't have like a call to action on their video or their social pieces. There's a lot you can do to leverage this. There's a small niche of agents out there that use video, and they do video editing, or they pay people to do video editing. So they put some effort into it, not a lot of money, but they optimize each one of the videos, which is very easy to do on YouTube. So they build their YouTube channel there, and they have a call to action there. They use apps like Calendly and stuff like that to schedule appointments. And that's actually one of their major lead generators is their YouTube videos, not necessarily just, the video itself, but, getting people to subscribe to the channel and, using some of these other lead capture tools to, get appointments scheduled and things like that. So, I think Calendly, they have a free account you can get. They have upgrades and stuff, obviously, but using things in conjunction with your video to drive a call to action and leads over is definitely key when you're implementing this kind of thing. And it is a bit of a long-term strategy. I'm following a couple people in some groups, YouTube groups and stuff like that, and some of them have been at it for a couple months before they get their first lead. They've maybe posted 4, 5, 6 videos, but they're getting leads by, sharing the video around, optimizing it, and adding in call to actions. And I don't know if you have any examples of, how to put in a call to action or, a scheduling link or anything like that, Kevin. But that might be good to share on, this webinar or maybe the next one on, maybe putting together an optimized video, and then what to do with it from there.
Yeah, exactly. So first of all, there's tons of different video editing software, online video editing software. There, who knows? There's hundreds of them, really. I'm going to go through a few of them that that work really well. So this one right here is, I've never used this one, but it does have a real estate specific kind of templates. So this one's pretty good. This one I just came across, boosted by Lightricks. This is a pretty good one. I think it's cost like $60 a year. It's nothing, and they give you tons of great templates and ways to make videos in about 2 minutes, less. So, and they're all fairly similar. So I don't want you guys to get hung up on, oh, this one, that one. They all pretty much do the same stuff. Canva is one that I've used. Canva's great. Tons of, they have stock images, they have stock video clips, they have all kinds of things that you can use, even if you don't have your own video clips and so forth. And so you can start with this stuff. You can start with their little, their clips and their stock. Adobe Spark is another one I've used extensively, super easy to use. They have a free version. A lot of these, they have a free version. Video, this is a great one, absolutely, super easy to use, all online. It's all just, upload your little video clips and away you go. This one is really cool. Promo is actually real estate. It's geared for real estate. So they understand realtors, they understand, what we're trying to do, and they've got great templates. As you can see, you can even, they even have things like this, where you just slap a logo in there. You keep the same stuff, right? Add your logo here, add your hashtags here, but all of the video it's there. It's already ready to go, so very, very, I definitely recommend Promo. They understand real estate, so it's great. And then Clipchamp, another one, like I said, none of these are amazingly better than the other ones, to be honest. You know, they all work great. They all work pretty similar, to be honest. And so bottom line is pick one, use it, start to mess around with it. None of them are that difficult. They're really, most of them are, you know, upload a video here, you know, here's your video clip. Now you can, it'll walk you through the process. Add your, you know, your intro slide, add your information. And none of these videos should be very long, you know, especially these little promo videos for things like Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. You want these to be super short, concise as much as possible, because you will, if your videos are too long, you're not gonna have people watch the entire video, basically. Which sometimes that's not that big of a deal. You've already got the exposure we're looking for. You know, on your YouTube video, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have your phone number. Somebody might not watch the entire video, but yeah, I want to, you know, talk to this person, so they'll pick up the phone. So, and then Bill, you had said that you found a really good one. We follow Katrina Smith. She's a Newport Beach realtor, very high end. And she basically is like our blueprint for video, right, Bill? I mean, you know, don't reinvent the wheel. She's already done it, and just copy what she does.
Yeah, I like her because, you know, many moons ago when I used to work in, you know, I was with a local boutique brokerage here in Newport Beach, and, you know, really, you know, got exposure to the high end market and got exposure to a lot of different top producing agents that I was able to watch and look at. And, you know, and as things have evolved over time with video, social media, and things have changed, I've noticed that she really embraced this stuff, and she wasn't even really in this community as a real estate force back in, you know, maybe 10 years ago or so. And I've watched her, you know, really do an outstanding job branding herself in the community with taking these, you know, just like any community, Newport Beach has many different neighborhoods and many different little sub communities. And, you know, for her, she chooses the south of the city in Corona del Mar, and there's a few different little sub communities within Corona del Mar. And that's her farm. That's what she does. And when she gets a listing, she produces a great video. She does videos about just those niche communities. She's using the drone footage. She's, you know, editing it and putting music to it, and showing herself as a professional. And I think one thing that you get from the video that obviously you've gave a lot of statistics, the video gives you context and insight into who you are as a person. And, you know, this business at the end of the day is about, you know, how you are as a person. How do you present yourself? Are you professional? Do you, you know, do people want to work with you? And I think she does an amazing job of pulling all that together with her video. And so I do like to follow her, because why wouldn't we want to watch what top professionals are doing?
So were any of these in particular ones that you wanted us to show, Bill, or just?
I think I sent one to the ARG Instagram account. Oh, let's see. You got her account up. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Hold on, Kev. Let me see. I
mean, here's just an example, just real quick, guys, of what the kind of
1517 Santa Barbara, here at the Meridian next to Fashion Island.
She does go down to the one that she does on it's a listing of hers. If you go down, are you on her page? I'm looking at it now.
Pardon?
It's the center column. If you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 12th one in the center column.
Okay.
It's 31971 Isla Vista, Laguna Niguel. Even though this isn't Corona del Mar, this is a nice video if you can get that up there.
Okay, cool. And you can hear my sound, right?
I can hear you. Let's see what. Click it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear.
Hi, I'm Katrina Smith, Pinpoint Properties, and welcome to Isle Vista Behind the Gates in Monarch Point, Laguna Niguel. So my favorite feature about this house is that it has the best combination views in town. You're king or queen of the hill here, and you see unobstructed ocean, coastline, whitewater waves crashing, mountaintops, golf course greens, and even sparkling city lights in the evening. It's really magical and so rare to be able to get such view diversity all in one place.
Not bad, huh, Bill?
No, once again, she ticks all the boxes, right?
Yeah.
She's very, she presents herself very well. She speaks clearly. You get it's a teaser into the property, the lifestyle. She's got the sunset, she's marking all the little key adjectives to describe the property and to get interest. And what I like about this too is that, even though we don't all sell, $8 million, $9 million properties, or you can create yourself and separate yourself as an agent. You can find things to promote in any price point at any listing, and really accentuate those attributes, whether it's location in a community, whether it's, value, whether, you could just go on and on about different ways to present properties and make them shine.
Yeah. And so, we had the example a couple weeks ago with Travis, the worst property. This is the worst property in the market, right? So you can, so you can always take some kind of an angle with a property, right? And so I want you guys, the challenge is, I'm going to present another challenge in a sec here, but I want you guys to think of even your regular basic listing. Treat that listing like a multi-million-dollar listing. And that is what's going to set you aside. Go in, do exactly what Katrina's doing, and you notice that video was 20 seconds or something like that. It was a teaser. So John Espinosa, you had a question, at what point is, showing too much? No, you're right. At a certain point, it's a really good idea to just kind of scratch the surface with your videos. Create a teaser. That video was a teaser. I wanted to know more about that home. She only showed us a couple little things, gave us her brief synopsis, and that was it. So it's like, oh shoot, I want more. And to Travis's point, there should be a call to action at the backside of each of these videos that says, schedule an appointment, call me, make some kind of an action. So we can all learn from what Katrina's doing, but we can always improve as well. And then just real quick, yeah, go ahead, Bill.
I was going to say, additionally, what I think agents forget about investing in producing a video or publishing a video like this is, one, you're doing it for a very specific, the main specific purpose is to promote the listing or the property that you're trying to sell. But what people, I think, tend to forget is when you make that investment, you can leverage that content to build your own profile on social media, different advertising, digital advertising, outlets or avenues. And also you get to use it to show future sellers, hey, this is what I did for the property down the street. This is what I did for this home I got top dollar for. And it gives you something to, show what type of work you bring and what you do for your clients. So it's not just for that one property. You're going to leverage this investment into other aspects of your business.
Absolutely. This is your showcase. This is what, this is why people go with you. So another thing that I want you guys to do is just go on Facebook, type in Katrina Smith, and then you can go to her videos section and just study these videos. Regurgitate what she's saying. You know, I can't say it any more plainly. You know, don't reinvent the wheel. She's got it. She's done great stuff. You know, take what she's done and improve upon it. So, you know, what I want to do, or what we are going to do, is we are going to start our first ever ARG web video promotion contest. So in the next month, by April 1st, I want to have as many of you produce some kind of real estate video, whether it's a property video, whether it's a community video, or even a realtor bio video. Whatever kind of video it is, we're going to have a contest, and so submit those. I do want them on YouTube. So create a YouTube video, and at the end of the month, we're going to go through, the ARG team will go through and decide which is the best video, and we're going to award $100 in Google ad spend for the person that creates the best video. So I want to see some amazing videos. I'm also here to help you. So if you need to schedule an appointment with me, if you're a part of program 2, you can go ahead and schedule an appointment with me on my Calendly link, calendly.com/Alta Realty Group, and we'll make an awesome video together. So really exciting stuff. I know we've run out of time, but let's go ahead and let's see if we can bring Rick Bastian on. 1 second. Let me find Rick. So Rick, if you want to give a little intro, Bill, on who Rick is.
Yeah. That's great stuff, Kevin. Looking forward to the to see what our agents produce. We're gonna keep pushing you. We're gonna push you out of your comfort zone. That's what we're gonna do.
That's for sure.
But yeah, I wanted real quick before we finish today. A lot of you know that I've been talking about our new team in San Diego, and we got a chance to get a few words out of Cameron Alley last week, and another member of the San Diego office is a friend of mine I've known for a long time. We go back from surfing and professional surfing, and another person that I met through our mutual passion for that sport is Rick Bastian, and he is now with Clearview. And I wanted to do a quick little Q&A with him so you guys can get a feel for Rick and what he brings to the table. So good morning, Rick.
Good morning, Bill. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Nice to have you on the webinar this morning.
Thank you. I want to move to one of the homes she's selling. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're amazing, huh?
Those are so beautiful.
Well, if you just head about 5 minutes north to La Jolla, you'll find plenty.
Yeah, for sure.
So Rick, how long have you been in the real estate business?
So I'm kind of fresh, maybe almost 3 years ago. Same company as Cameron and Jan and Tina, the team down here in San Diego, as well with Emilia. It pretty big volume company. We were closing 15 to 25 loans a month, basically every single month, and just gave me just a good start in a career where the volume just keeps you on your toes, just lots of different scenarios. For me, is the best way to learn. When you're getting that many loans a month, the odds of getting different scenarios just are pretty high. So
you were thrown into the fire
straight too. And which was awesome, but it was a refi, and it's still going on, but I just felt that I could do more of myself on generating leads by myself, and basically experiencing a different side and a different market. I did a lot of purchase. I probably one purchase or two every other month, and so, but it was mostly refi.
And you, like Cameron, made the Scotsman's Guide, is that correct?
Yes, I did. I
And
think I made this year like way in, and I almost made it last year, like the year before.
So the Scotsman Guide, for everyone who maybe wasn't on last week, is the digital online kind of hub for mortgage professionals, and to make that top producing list is quite an accomplishment. So that's excellent, Ricky. Also, you are fluent in Spanish and Portuguese. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is an outstanding. Rick is an outstanding asset for our company. I know we have a lot of Spanish speakers at different areas of the state that we're working, and some of our Latin clients may prefer to work with someone who can speak fluent Spanish. And I think that please don't hesitate to call Rick if you have those scenarios. We really want to take advantage of that niche. It's a growing niche of California, and we're really excited to be able to service those clients in both the mortgage and the real estate areas. And then, so real quick, lastly, Rick, what can a realtor expect when they work with you?
I'm pretty friendly, I guess, and I think my biggest asset is just my biggest passion in life is like traveling. So I love learning about like different cultures, and I would like to say I have a pretty good reading on situations and people on general. Like I worked in hotels, like as a guest service in the guest service industry as for about like 7 years, and I worked in a lot of different industries, and it just I have a good reading of situations, I guess. That's what did me well, like on the refinance aspects, is just understanding that different cultures expect different products. They expect different things from you. You have the borrower that just wants to be comfortable with you. You have the borrower that really wants to save money. You have the borrower that doesn't understand that they could save money. It's such a huge like spectrum of different people, and I think I have a good hold of that. Just feeling that some people are different than others. I think that's my biggest asset, is just understanding different cultures, and that people want different things. Like sometimes it's just about, you get like an older borrower, in my point of view, sometimes they just want to feel comfortable. They just want to feel that they trust you, and that's way bigger than saving $1,000 or $2,000 on a scenario.
That's a good point, and that's an excellent attribute, and that's something that we all obviously need to do in sales is recognize those differences, right? Well, Rick, I really appreciate you coming on this morning. I know, Kevin, you have his profile up so everyone can see who that handsome gentleman is there.
That's good Photoshop right there. Thanks, Kevin. It looks great.
That was Courtney. That was your pal Courtney doing that.
Man, I'm tan. It's like I came off vacation, happy, and thank you, Courtney.
So everybody, if you need any mortgage services, our San Diego team is really ready to start working with you all, and certainly utilize Rick and his fluent skills in Spanish. He'd be more than happy to work with you in pre-approvals and any kind of referrals you may have. And we're just really excited to have you on the team, Rick.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. If with the language, if anyone has questions, you're all welcome to give me a call.
That's perfect. Thanks so much, Rick.
Thank you, guys.
So agents, absolutely. We've run out of time for this week, but like I said, we've got a great contest going, so I want to see those videos. All right, guys, get out there, make it a productive week and a great week, and we'll see you next week on the webinar. Bye-bye.